Hello and welcome back to our Ultimate Admiral campaign, where we're playing as the Austrian Empire, and we are currently fighting against the Italians. Our last episode we did a bunch of refits, designed a couple new ships, and we are also getting ready to try and invade Albania, take that back. We have a few more ships currently than the Italians, but the Italians are building large quantity, so I want to try and take out as many of their existing ships as I can. This won't let me move. Okay, I guess I'm technically trapped there. I think we're ready to go into our next turn. That helps. We definitely don't want to fight Germany at this point. That does not help. Of course, we don't want to fight Britain, France. Not too worried about. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay. Toronto. Let's go in there. This should be a good fight for us. Get in here and sink a bunch of Italian transports. I would like to, if I have the opportunity, to bring a couple of the ships that are currently out to sea into the ports to get refit. But for now, we, like I said, we need to focus on getting the rest of their navy out of the way before all these ships that they have being built start coming back online. Hopefully, I'd like to get the invasion done and then declare or sue for peace. But we'll see how that goes. I'm going to send this guy in by himself to start working on the trailer, or the transports. They should still all be unarmed, I believe. So I can probably just go right in. Did not want to do that. You know what? I'm just going to send my torpedo boats over here to take care of the transports. Let my 2 light cruisers deal with the enemy cruiser. Excuse me. Okay, we sank the cruiser already. That was fairly easy. This was kind of nice. I was kind of surprised that the light cruiser went down that easily, but looked like they had a couple flash fires, so that always makes things easier. That's it. Is that it? Okay. So 9 transports and 1 light cruiser. We took some minor damage to one of our torpedo boats. So it's a good exchange. Hopefully, let's see here. Oh, we're not going to find out yet. I'm hoping that the fleet that was pinned up against the Italian coastline is free to move now. Again, we should have an advantage here. We have 3 light cruisers against 1 and heavy cruisers that look like they're fairly equally matched, and then we have a bunch of extra torpedo boats. This is one of the ships I would like to get in to get refit. Get rid of those Mark 1 guns. Alright, let's get in here and mix it up. One of our newer light cruisers. Yeah. We got here 19, 15. Okay. Hopefully we can split up their fleet a little bit. Give the torpedo boats a chance to get in there. Yeah, we'll try it. Won't mind losing one torpedo boat. Have this guy retreat so he doesn't take any further damage. Slow these guys down. So what that does, slowing it down, reduces the engine vibrations, which are quite a big penalty on your accuracy. So let's see here. See here, our engine vibrations are giving us minus 32. Whereas on our cruisers now, because we've slowed down a little bit, we're at minus 21. So it's a noticeable difference. I'm interested to see. It seems like we kind of have the upper hand on them ship-wise right now. But I'm interested to see once they start pumping out some of these. I wonder if they're the same old classes or if they're newer ships with slight improvements. It's kind of why I want to take okay, low crew. That's why I want to take this land back and then kind of try and sue for peace. Okay, so can I move these guys now? Yes. Okay, I'm going to put them in port. Just so that I can try and refit them. That's not worth the risk for two transports. I think we'll pass there. Where are we at? We got 40,000. We got 10,000 free. Okay, 5,000. What are we building? That's right. We started building a new battleship. 3 light cruisers. Okay. Research. Do we have anything coming up? No, we had looked at that last time. We need to keep that as high as possible. So I'm going to wait to build for now. Although I would like to put our port capacity up, but I think we'll probably have to wait until we get back into peacetime. Take that. We did not lose any transports. That's nice. Okay. We lost 600. They lost 1,200. They keep trying to push us into that fight, don't they? Okay. Well, I think I'm going to pass on that. What do we have? They only that's the only cruiser they have at this point. They are building 58 though, which yeah, that worries me. Let's see if we can't. What do we have? We only have 5,000. See if we can refit. We can refit one of these. Yeah, that works out. Okay. Okay. It's not bad. I guess his one cruiser is really on a mission to not stick around. So let's help him out. See if we can't find him. Turn that off. Turn that off. Might want to send one of these cruisers, light cruiser. Actually, I think I'll send the heavy cruiser in to get refit. I think that would be their biggest help. Nice to have some 9-inch guns, especially since they'll be Mark II at that point. Also get a rangefinder. Like I said, I have no way of knowing. I don't think. As far as I can't think of any way that I can figure out what they're building. He's turning. Get him out of here. Good. getting some flooding hits. He's down to 50%. Why are we going so slow? Get a torpedo. Let's see if we can get one. We don't get a dud. Nice. Oh, there we go. No, we don't want to do that right now. We don't have the dock room. Okay, that helps. Now, do we have... Okay, we got a bunch of those guys. How much do we have? 7,000 roughly. Okay. That's not too bad. What do we have left over? 3,000 roughly. Can we sue for peace? Let's try it. See what happens. And in the meantime, since our ship capacity is almost maxed out, instead of sending these guys into port to refit, let's see if we can attack their port. That'll get us some victory points, and we're actually winning the war finally. I just noticed that. That's pretty good considering the first battle we had. We lost all 4 of our battleships, and we're way behind right off the beginning. Naval bombardment, plus 15, that helps. No, okay. Guess they don't want peace yet. Looks like they finally have some ships coming. CL. CA. 2 CAs and a CL. Okay. I don't think we have 31,000 northeast. Okay, let's take these guys up here and attack there. How much do we have? That was 30,000 we needed. We only have 51,000. We'd have to basically put everything. I'm tempted to increase our shipyard capacity. Okay. $32,000. Do we have anybody in port? We can probably only do 2. Okay, so let's see what happens with these guys, see if they form up and try to attack us. Improve steering gear. Not really anything we need to refit for. I do want to check one thing. Okay, yeah. We need to set these guys to sea control. Yeah. We have plenty of port capacity. These guys will take 1 month. Let's get that done. What do we have? We have 7,000. Let's build one of our new light cruisers. Two CAs. Yeah, see. This is what I was afraid of. All their ships are coming online now. I wonder if they won't go to a peace treaty while this is going on. Yeah, I should have got that guy into port. I probably need to do that next. I should do that next turn. We need to take this heavy cruiser in and get him refit. Northeast. Turn that off. 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 Tight. Okay, let's get this underway. So we might be a little outmatched here, but one advantage we do have is our light cruisers have smokescreen, which can give us a little bit of an advantage initially. Hopefully long enough to get a couple opening shots in, maybe give them some flooding. Do want to be a little bit more careful with getting our torpedo boats in too close. This time I do not want to. I don't think we can just charge right in the way we did the last time. Yeah, let's bring our torpedo boats back. Looks like we're not Not really taking any hits. Beat up, we're kind of losing them. Alright, let's get in here and close the distance a little bit if we can. Gonna get me? No. Did I land any torpedo shots? I didn't pay attention. Yeah, 2 torpedo hits. Yeah, you should be done for. I think. Let's get the Mo out of here. Oh, he's out of torp still. Let's get him out of here as well. Kind of retreating in the wrong way there, buddy. Yeah. That wasn't a smart move. Get in here and give this guy one last torpedo. That doesn't help. Come on, buddy, get in there. Oh, wow. Okay. So, 2 cruisers and a torpedo boat done. We took some damage to 2 of our ships. Actually, most of our torpedo boats took damage. We lost 4 transports. We just cannot get a piece, though. What do we got now? 1 light cruiser. Torpedo boat, light cruiser. Yeah, see, they're gonna just keep flooding us with new ships. I think these guys are all Let's get these guys out here and fight here. Let's take this fleet, which is how many tons? 16,000. Let's take them back and get them updated. Okay, so who's angry with us at this point? Russia, Spain I'm not worried about. Russia, what's Russia look like? 61 ships. Let's not try and fight that at this point. Germany 67, France 81, Britain of course 141. Are they fighting anybody? No. France isn't at war. United States is fighting Spain. Russia and Japan, or China and Japan are almost at war. We're at war with the Italians, obviously. Spain, 29 ships. What does the United States have? 115. Ouch. Okay. All right. I don't want to start building any ships just because we have a bunch of ships going back into port for refits. So we're going to wait. Okay, so on paper, this should be a good fight for us. We want to keep their numbers down as much as we can as they start building all these ships. That way they can't overwhelm us. Because I would imagine their building capacity is much higher than ours. And if they're going to keep sending their ships out as they get built, that's actually helpful to us. It would be much worse if they waited until they had enough to overwhelm us and then send them out. Hopefully the AI is not smart enough to do that. Hopefully we get some shots in here. I don't have any Mark II weapon shot. Should have a huge advantage. Does not help us. There we go. Now we're starting to land some shots. has not been updated. Focus class. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was not a good idea. What is our prestige? Is at 23. I'm going to try one more time for a peace treaty. You would think at this point they've lost enough ships, hopefully. 700-ton destroyer, 4,000. Ooh, maybe a new light cruiser as well. How is this going? They're still at 0%. That's a good sign. Let's see if we can't engage this little fleet here. New towers. Okay, did we just get big guns? Mark 2 10-inch. That's okay. That's I think we'll stop here for today. Had a couple nice little battles, getting our fleet upgraded, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.